Blessings, y'all, and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, y'all. I am Brandy, and I pray that your day has gotten started off well, and that it continues to flow in that vein. Dropping something on you really quick, as always, and as simple as being a blessing to somebody with your words. It made me think about the song Bless Up. Yeah. When you bless up in one way or another, you're literally lifting up. Like when we bless the name of God, we're lifting his name up, right? And so in being like him, or trying our bestest to do so, in blessing up somebody else is literally lifting them up and not trying to hold them down. I had a brief conversation with a young gentleman this morning about just doing some things in the communities that we're in and that we go in and out of, or whatever the case may be, podcasts and things of that nature. And that's a beautiful thing for people with a voice who wouldn't necessarily have a voice in another designated area, you know what I'm saying, television or whatever the case may be, to get a message out, a message worth hearing, a message about hope, a message about help, a message about helping others, you know, in one form or fashion. And I was telling him, because, you know, when your heart is in something, a lot of times you're not really concerned about the money. But the thing is, we have to live. We have to not just survive, but we have to thrive in this time. And it takes money for that. And God didn't put us here to be poor, regardless of what has been taught before. God didn't put us here to be poor, not his people. If he is in heaven and he has a home in heaven waiting on us with mansions and streets of gold, come on now, and royal robe and things of that, why in the world? He said, heaven on earth, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. It's his will for us to be blessed. It's his will for us to be prosperous, because that's how we help others. If we're prosperous, we help others. So the things that we do should help us be prosperous. He gives us the tools that we need, the talents that we have to be prosperous, to make wealth. He does. And it's to the glory of him. He gives it to us for us to steward, right? And so when we do that, it's literally to pass the blessing on. So often people will try to confine others and keep them from resources of attaining wealth. Resources to build business, resources to build businesses, resources to expand businesses and things of that nature. And when you do that, and especially when it's placed on your heart too, or placed in your spirit or your mind to help someone else, and when you don't do that, you are literally coming against the grain of God. Because if it's placed on your heart, on your mind, or whatever, whether it's a split second, a whole second, a whole minute, or an hour, or a day, if it's placed there, it's placed there for a reason. And when you come against the thing that God has put on your heart to do, you are literally coming against him. He's given us everything that we need, including people around us. It could be strangers around us. And if you're walking up the right street, God could tell that stranger right then and there, I don't know you, but it is placed in my spirit to give you this check, to help you with something. There's something that you're trying to do. There's something that you have been wanting to do to help others. And I am moved to give you this check. Here's a check for $25,000. Go do what you need to do to get it started. Blessed God. And there have been people who have been in place who were supposed to help, who did not help. And I got a word for that. I wrote it down. I don't have it with me right now. But it's literally about being a blessing. to bless others. I was not supposed to talk this long. I was not trying to go this direction with it. But I will say this. When you are placed in position to be a blessing in one way or another, whether it's with your words, whether it's with your finances, whether it's with your other resources, do that. Do that. Do that. There's a reason. We are in a time where we need each other, and when you do not move, when the Spirit is telling you to move, you are coming against the grain of what God is having you do. So you are coming against Him, and that is dangerous. It's not only dumb, but it's dangerous. All right? So do what you need to do. Move in that vein, all right? You guys have an awesome and blessed rest of your Saturday. I am Brandy, and I will catch you in the next one, all right? Peace.